So for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Megan Summer. It is nice to meet you. Go ahead and take a second to like this video, hit subscribe, and the little bell notification thingy so that whenever I post new videos, you will be notified. Otherwise, YouTube will not notify you. So this is just a quick follow-up video to a video that I did a few months ago that I've noticed has been trending a little bit, and I've been getting a lot of messages on, some emails on, and as that's being viewed, I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the attention that you need from that topic and the support that you need, because it's a touchy subject, it's very difficult, and again, been there, done that. So the topic was my ex unfriended me, and now what? And I did that video right after I had been unfriended by my ex, and it's just one of those things that is painful no matter how much time has gone by, at least for me. So yes, it's happened to me. Yes, it's happened by a few different people. That just happened to be the most recent person. And it still is, you know, it was really tough. And now that it's been months and months and months, like, I'm fine. And it's just one of those things that time heals, but it's gonna sting when it first happens. So I just wanna let you know, if you're going through that right now, it's okay. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to have whatever reaction that you're having and whatever you're feeling, it's fine. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings are validated. I am validating you right now. And I also want to let you know that it's better to feel those feelings than to suppress them, because by feeling them, you're going to get through the situation a lot faster. And once you get through the situation, you can actually heal and move on and move forward and find somebody who's a better fit, or focus on yourself. And whatever time span is in between there before you meet the next person is even more of a chance to find a better fit, because you're going to be growing into yourself even more. So again, it's okay. It hurts. It really just hurts because you cared about this person, and then one day it's like, okay, they're just poof gone because we broke up, but then they cut it off even further by actually like blocking or unfriending. And it's like, well, what happened? And then because of that, it makes you question things even more. And because you're kind of ruminating on not knowing the exact reason why they did that, they might not even be talking to you right now, and you might not be able to get that closure answer. Your brain keeps ruminating on it, and it's like you can't even get them out of your head, even though that's the first thing that you want. You just want them out of your head. Believe me, it's not fun. So again, it's one of those situations where it just takes practice to breathe, understand that you're not going to be able to solve all of the mysteries of the world. And this is such a great opportunity to learn to self-soothe. I knew I was going to mess up that word. To self-soothe, because if you learn to soothe yourself in situations where you're not in control, where there's really nothing that you can do about a really bad situation, something that hurts, something that doesn't feel good, the more that you can learn and practice to get through those situations, and to do so with grace and calmness and loving yourself rather than getting mad at yourself or hating yourself for whatever you're feeling or whatever actions you're taking. If you can start to take control of yourself rather than trying to control the other person in the situation, you're going to get better at doing that in other situations, not just this one. So yeah, it really sucks, but you're going to get through it, and you're going to be stronger at the end of it. I know you don't want to hear it, but it's true. And one day you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, you know what? I really don't care. And it really is their loss. You know, I really cared about them, and I still do. And that's the thing. I'm a nice enough person. I'm empathic enough to where, yeah, I do care, and it did hurt. And I like that about myself. So that's the kindest thing that I can say about the whole situation is I did the best that I could with what I had. Am I perfect? No, but I'm going to move forward, and I wish them the genuine best for their life. And I wish myself the best for my life because I'm great and I'm going to keep improving and everything's great. See, isn't that a nice attitude to have rather than wallowing in the, what could have been, what should have been, what could be, what would be? This is a situation, and it might be a little bit stoic of me to talk like that, but if you start to adopt that way of thinking that, yeah, this is what it is, and I'm gonna just accept it, and I'm gonna control how I respond and how I react to it, and I'm gonna choose to, maybe I'm not happy with it, but I'm gonna accept it, and it's okay. And if I ever see them out again, whether it's online or in person or, through a mutual friend or whatever, or if someone even mentions their name, I'm gonna say, okay, cool. I don't really, no feelings one way or the other. I just wish them the best. It was a thing of my past and I learned a lot from it, and I couldn't be the person that I am today without that experience. So if you just got unfriended or blocked or even broken up with or whatever, sorry, hair floating in the air, I'm sorry that happened to you. It will get better. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is to feel those feelings, accept those feelings, and don't rush yourself to make any sort of conclusions about how you have to feel or how you have to move on or whatever you need to do. Do what you need to do for yourself, feel the pain, and just understand that that's somebody else's choice that they made, and all you have to do is accept their choice and begin to, move on with your life and move forward with what you can control, which is yourself. So that's about it. And the other thing that I will say, is it bad to unfriend your ex? No, absolutely not. And is it bad that they unfriended you? Not necessarily, because see, people react differently to breakups, right? To any situation where, you are choosing to kind of leave someone in your past, and that's however you want to put that, you're changing the relationship in some sort of way. It's a breakup. I'm also thinking, like, even with friendships that break up, you might end up having a similar experience where you get unfriended or whatever on social media or something like that. And is it bad? No, because that's somebody's reaction to the situation, and that's what they're choosing to do. I can't say if it's right or it's wrong. If their way of moving forward is physically having to cut all ties, or if that's your way of moving forward, that you need to cut all ties, do I agree with it necessarily? Neither yes nor no. Is it your right to do so? Absolutely. Is it their right to do so? Absolutely. So you just have to understand that if you're feeling pain because somebody else did something or did the unfriending or blocking or whatever, that's what they felt that they needed to do for themselves. And you may have had a different reaction to that situation, but again, you're two different people. So if you see it from that standpoint, where that was simply their reaction to a situation or a problem or a conflict or something like that, it might also give you a little bit of peace knowing that maybe it wasn't necessarily something hostile. Maybe it was something that they just felt that they needed to do for themselves. Maybe it was their only way that they felt that they could have control over a situation. And the other thing is, I've gotten some emails, and it seems like the situation is where somebody's kind of leading somebody else on after a breakup. And if you're sensing that might be happening to you, I just really want to send some comforting vibes over to you, because that's a really tough situation when you care about someone and it feels like you're just kind of being led on. I have a video on friends with benefits. Maybe that might help you. But I also just want to caution you, like, you are worth somebody committing to and choosing, and you're worth being somebody's only one. And if somebody isn't choosing you right now, maybe it's not the right time, or maybe they're not the right person, because for the right person, you're the right person. Does that make sense? You're not gonna have to prove yourself to somebody. So that's not the same as like choosing to take things slow, but you'll know the difference. There's a difference between being led on and taking things slowly. Okay. Anyway, my name is Megan Summer. I hope that this video helped some of you. If it did, please drop a comment or email me, lovemegansummer@gmail.com. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram at lovemegansummer. Or if you ever want to check out my vintage collection or buy some vintage clothing, like this is going to be on there at some point. This isn't vintage, but it's going to be a really nice flannel to put over a cool vintage shirt. You can follow me at Megan Summer Vintage on Instagram as well, or Love Megan Summer on Depop. Basically, I'm everywhere. Yay! Or my website, megansummer.com, and you can get all those links there. So many links, all of the links. And if you ever have a question for me, go ahead and just drop it in the comments. Or again, you can DM me at any of the links that I just mentioned to you, or email me at lovemegansummer@gmail.com. I have seen some emails come through. I'm so sorry if I haven't responded to you yet. I promise you I will. I literally respond to everybody who messages me. I've just been like insanely busy this week trying to get a few things done, and I promise you I will get back to you as soon as possible. If it's a shorter email, I have a lot easier of a time getting to it. If it's a longer email, I do love the detail, but I really try to respond to you with the amount of detail that you give me, to the extent that it's necessary. So, you know, if you respond to me like a paragraph this big, I might, you know, do this big depending on how much detail I need to give. But if you like give me something like this, I mean, I want to give you an adequate answer. So it just might take me a little bit longer. And I hope that you understand that I promise I will get it to you, but it just might take me a minute to, you know, give it the attention it deserves. So I love you guys. If there's any videos that you, again, want to see me do, please like drop them in the comments. I would love to talk about more things. I'm going to be focusing more on relationships because that seems to be something that you really like. I will do some vintage videos. I ordered a mystery box. So I will do a unboxing video. I'm kind of excited about that. And I was thinking I might even talk about relationships during that. So that could be kind of fun. But anyway, all sorts of fun stuff coming up. But I love you guys. I'm here for you. And just understand, like, the next day is as good as you make it. And it might not feel great, but there are things about it that can be great if you choose to have the mindset to accept good things back into your life, even when things are kind of tough. So anyway, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.